Hi everyone, it's me Haruna. Welcome back to part 2 of my January 2021 YesStyle haul. Today we're doing skincare products, and I'm very excited about this because I've loved Japanese skincare for a long time, but when you don't live in Japan it's not that easy to get a hold of, but now I can get it off YesStyle, so I'm very happy about that. So let's get started. Some of the Japanese skincare products you can get, obviously like the SK2 Shiseido range, are insanely expensive, but all of these items that I've gotten today are like mid-range and not too expensive, much cheaper than some of the items I use normally, for example, but they're much better, and most of them you can get in Japanese drugstores. So if you ever go to Japan, you can grab them in drugstores. All of these items they do have on YesStyle, so I'm very happy that I can get them there. So let's start the video. So the first item that I want to show you is the proper Japanese OG skin cleaning product. It is Senka Perfect Whip. It looks like this. It comes in 2 different types, I think, but this is the normal to oily. I'm pretty sure they have one for super dry as well. I don't really use that one. I think this one is fine even though I have dry skin, but this is probably the most famous Japanese beauty product of all time, and maybe other than the Kiss Me Hair and mascara, obviously they're a little bit different category, but it's a super light foaming cleanser. I used this for a while I lived in Japan, and I really loved it, but obviously I couldn't get a hold of it, but now I can. It's quite thick, comes out quite thick. You mix it with a tiny bit of water, and then it foams up really nicely. Well, of course I made a mess now, love it. It foams up really nicely, and then it gets everything out of your pores. It's really nice. Some people say that it does make them a little bit dry, but you're usually going to put on a moisturizer or something afterwards anyway, so I don't feel like that really matters that much. A lot of cleansers do that anyway, but I feel like this is really kind to your skin, and it's not very expensive either, so definitely a great product. Now the next product I want to show you is, it looks quite weird, and when you see it in the shop you kind of think, what is this? But it is the Kanebo Suicide Beauty Clean Powder Wash. This is the small pack. You can get a bigger one as well. They are a little bit expensive. I think the small pack is about 1,000 yen, which is not much. It's a tenner, but there's not that many. Obviously you can kind of, something like this you can kind of ration, but these you can't. But the cool thing about these, I use these for travel. I think these are great. They are tiny little packets. Inside one of these is 1 use of cleanser, and it's a powder, and when you put a tiny bit of water on it, and then it foams up. So the best thing to do is to use a sponge, a cognac sponge or something like that. You put it on, tiny bit of water, and just really like work it in, because then it will foam up really nicely. This is actually lighter than this. This is supposed to be the lightest cleanser, but this is really, it's kind of cool as well. It's a little bit futuristic kind of deal, and I really like it. It gets all the stuff out of your skin. Is really great. And like I said, they're perfect for travel, because you can, if you're gone for 7 days, bring 8. Don't take a lot of room, and you don't have to bring the packaging back with you. So I always recommend these. up is something that I've never tried before, but I could not resist because the packaging was, again, very, very cute. It is this. It is Corsair Softimo Honey Mild Cleansing Liquid. And of course, there's Winnie the Pooh on it. And I love Winnie the Pooh. I haven't actually tried this yet. I will get back to you in another video of how they are. Corsair is a very, very good cosmetics brand. And I have absolute faith that this is going to be really nice. It's supposed to be honey, and I read on the reviews that it can be a little bit sticky, not sticky, but a little bit heavier than some of the other ones, obviously because it's honey infused. It is supposed to foam slightly, but not much, not compared to the other two foaming cleansers. But I love honey, so honey works really well with my skin. Like my chapstick is pure honey, so I think this will be really, really nice, and it smells very nice as well. This next item I got because I needed a little bit of a change. This is a really intensive moisture cream, and it looks like this. I will take it out of the packaging for you just so you can see. I've already used this for a while, and I did use it while I was living in Japan as well, because it is very dry in Japan in the winter. So it looks like this. This is kind of a like quasi drug. It does not smell nice. It smells medical, but good lord does it work. I have used this. This is from Ole Henriksen. It's a Scandinavian brand. I think it's technically American now. This is the best moisturizing cream I've ever used. I use it all year round. It's really, really good, but it costs £90 a pot. This one is 20. So I would not use this in the summer because it's really, really sticky. Like your face gets a bit sticky for the next 10-15 minutes, something like that. But when it's really, really dry like it is in the UK right now, it's a lifesaver. This has always done the job. It still does, but at £90 a pot, I have to ration it a little bit because it is very, very expensive. So this is fantastic for now when it's really, really dry and really, really cold, because it just you feel like you're wearing moisturizer literally. If you don't like sticky moisturizers, I probably wouldn't use this, but it's only for the next 10 minutes or so, so just leave it to dry a little bit. You can definitely notice that these guys know what they're doing, because you stay moisturized for 24 hours easily without anything else on. It's also quite great for if you're putting on makeup right afterwards, because the stickiness kind of helps you blend your makeup. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be like that, but I quite like that detail, so definitely recommended for the dry, cold winters. The next item I want to show you is also a moisturizer. It's a lotion, and these are sought after all over the world, and what I'm talking about is the Habalabo Gokujin Premium Lotion. It comes in several different types. This is the premium one. It's not very expensive considering how much is in this. You don't need to use a lot because it's a little bit oily, and it comes out like quite sticky, and it blends lovely. So I used one drop right now and it covered my entire hand, so you need maybe 2 drops for your entire face. What I very often do with this is if I'm feeling a bit dry or I need some extra moisturizing before putting on makeup, I put them on one of these. These are the obviously the Japanese ones. I only have Japanese ones. Any cotton you have, and I just soak this and just leave it on my face for a little bit, just a couple of minutes, and it really, really helps give you like an extra moisture boost if you need it. Like it does come out as looking like a little bit like an oil, but it's not oily at all. I've not had any problems with it. It's really, really light. It's mildly acidic. It contains no fragrances, no colors, no alcohol, no parabens, no nothing. Habbo Labo is very, very on the natural ingredients. It's very, very, very nice just to get a little bit of extra moisturizing, and I use this before I put on makeup if I didn't just come out of the shower and put on lots of moisturizer already. Next up is something I've never tried before. This is Kiku Masamune Rice Sake Brewing Essence. Oh, these long names, they're killing me. This is an essence, and it's like stuffed full of rice-derived amino acids. It's supposed to be super light. I've never, like you see, I haven't even opened it yet. It gives you a little bit of extra moisture, and it recommends to use this morning and evening. You don't need a lot to get the full effect of it. It's made to not be sticky or greasy, but give you a little bit of extra moisture and glow in those dark winter months. Since this is made of rice, so sake, obviously, it's a very, very natural product. I'm not all about the natural products. As long as they work, I don't really care. But it's nice when something that has been recommended to me is natural. So I'm quite interested in trying these. They come in a couple of different ones. There is a lotion as well, which is, you get quite a large one. But I'm definitely going to try this in the evenings and in the mornings. Especially in the mornings, I feel very and I don't like showering in the mornings. I'm not a morning person. So I'm hoping that this will refresh me a little bit in the mornings. This next item is something that has been recommended to me many times, in different forms of course, but I thought I would try a Japanese version of it, and it is Roto Mentholatum's Melano CC Vitamin C Essence. Considering I used to live in a country where there's not a lot of sun, vitamin D, vitamin C is not something that I'm stocked up on. This is a tiny little serum. You can see it's quite small, and it comes with, I've tried it a couple of times already, it comes with this tiny little droplet thing that kind of just drips, and that's all you need. Just one little bit, and you put them in your like troubled zones, like mine are between my eyebrows and around my nose. I get really, really red and flaky around my nose. It's just to give your skin a little bit of an extra boost, and it's supposed to boost your skin, get rid of all those pesky oils and stuff like that. I think this has been recommended to me by like 15-20 different YouTubers, including fellow YouTuber Kim Dahl. I trust her. I trust her expertise in this. It's supposed to help prevent dark spots and acne scars. I luckily don't have acne, but I do get little pimples everywhere. But I do have some dark spots. Obviously, I'm good at masking them. But I'm really looking forward to trying this. I swear I've tried it around my nose a little bit and it actually works. So I'm going to try them on some of my dark spots as well, and I'll let you know how it works. Last item in this haul is the ever famous Japanese face mask, and I thought I would go with a real OG. This is Lululun Yamanashi Nagano Peach Mask. Lululun is very, very, very popular. They have a whole bunch of different ones. This is a travel pack. I think there's 7 in here. I have a big one as well, but I figured we would try the peach ones. So let's open this up. Oh wow, it smells so great. So there's quite a few in there. I think it should be 7, and they're dripping. They're so saturated. They are wonderful for moisturizing. If I can just manage to get one out, that is. So you can see that they're super, super saturated. And you just fold them out like a normal face mask and pop them on. Good size as well. They got nice cutouts. I'm not going to pop it on now because I have makeup on, but I will pop one on later when I take it off and be super moisturized. I always recommend getting face masks in Japan because they are wonderful. They have so many different scents and flavors and they are so great. I have a large variety of face masks from Japan. Blackout ones, charcoal ones, moisturizing ones. They are absolutely wonderful, and Lululun is the OG when it comes to moisturizing. So I would definitely recommend trying one of them. That was everything from my January 2021 skincare YesStyle haul. Wow, that was a mouthful. All the items in today's video you can get off YesStyle, so if you want to go look for them, all the items are listed down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you got any comments or questions, please drop it down below, and please subscribe. Bye!